build credibility for yourself with your clients. I'm going to go over presentations on how I get into presentation of closing a policy, and I'm going to go over how I close policies without asking questions. A lot of us, when it gets to the closing part, we ask questions. We say, so are you ready to sign? Is that it? Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to not do that, how to not mumble, how to not ask questions to close. And last but not least, I'm going to teach you how to overcome objections. One of the biggest things in this business, especially as new agents, you're going to hear a lot of objections until you get better as an insurance agent and you have a much more confidence to close. I'm going to teach you how to overcome objections by consequence questions, so that you can raise up the emotion, and after you raise up the emotion, you can close the deal. So, I want to start with giving you some rules of closing, okay? I numbered it down. How many numbers is it? So be ready to write, because it's 21 closing rules. So, number one is say it, sell it in terms of what the customer wants, needs, and understands, not in terms of what you got to offer. Okay. Maybe your client, if your client is buying a life insurance policy from you, okay, maybe your client is buying a life insurance policy because they want to build up a cash value for their children. They want to build up a cash value for their retirement years. Okay. You sell it based on the needs. Okay. Now, life insurance policy, if you go on the website of the company, it has 40 pages. It has 40 pages for you to learn about life insurance policies. Are you going to explain 40 pages about these policies to the clients? No. You're going to explain what they need and the disclosures so that you don't get into trouble as an insurance agent for your license. So, sell it based on what they need, what they want. If they say, I want the life insurance policy based on the cash value for my retirement years, then you pinpoint, you sell the benefits on the cash value for the retirement years. You don't talk about kids benefiting for the cash value. You don't talk about the death benefit. You don't talk about the probate. You say it very quick, but then what you want to pinpoint on is the cash value. Okay? Ask them usually when I sit with my clients, especially when they're buying big policies, whether it's a life insurance, it's a long-term care, or so on and so forth, I ask them, tell me 3 things on why you need this policy. Okay? Tell me 3 things that you need a life insurance. Give me 3 reasons why this life insurance is going to save your life. And let them tell you, let them close themselves, rather than for you to close them. Okay? When they say, I want life insurance policy because it's probate-free, it's tax-free death benefit, and it's going to build cash value, guess what you're going to talk about when you start selling the benefits of the policy? You're going to talk about probate-free, cash value, and tax-free death benefit. Okay? Second rule is gather personal information. Guys, we do a warm-up for a reason. We don't do a warm-up because we just want to warm them up. No, we do a warm-up because, yes? Gather personal information.
Say that one more time.
Gather personal information. I'm going to go over it really fast because I got a lot of information, but if you guys have to stop me to ask me questions, please do. Gather personal information. When you do the warm-up, you're not doing a warm-up for just to warm them up. Okay, you're doing a warm-up to gather personal information, to direct them into what policy you want to sell. Okay? You ask certain questions to understand where they're coming from. You ask certain questions to see if a long-term care is within their need, if a life insurance is within their need. Okay? And the questions that you want to ask is, how long you've been living over here? You want to know how long they've been living in that house. The reason why is because when the spouse dies, you want to make sure that you leave enough life insurance for your spouse so that they can pay off the house. Okay? You see what I'm saying? You direct them to what you want to. So you have to ask them the questions in the warm-up where not only it's a warm-up that they warm up to you, but then it's also a lot of tips for you to gather around when it comes to your presentations and closings. Number 3.